RainFin has two customers, investors and borrowers. Within the borrower segment, we have anybody who needs a loan, from retail borrowers all the way through down to large corporate borrowers. On the investor side, we also have individual retail people, you and I, and we also have people who are large institutions who may want to use the platform. But in essence, at its heart, we want to create a prime marketplace, a marketplace which is there for good credit and for people looking for steady, stable returns on the investment side. Investors use RainFin primarily for two reasons. The first and most fundamental is they're trying to increase their returns, which means really what they want is instead of lending money to an intermediary at say 6 or 7 or 10% and only getting that as a return, and that intermediary lends it on at 12 or 13 or even 20%, they should be able to get those direct returns. The second reason that investors use RainFin is from a social point of view. People want to know where their money is going. So traditionally, it's very difficult for me as a corporate or an institution or a bank or development agency to make sure that we can lend money directly to individuals who we think want to have it and need it. In the past, we've had to go through channels, and we felt that those channels might be making too much of the profit, and actually the people who really need the money don't get it directly. As a wholesale funder or as a development organization, I can use RainFin to make sure that my money goes directly to those individuals I wanted to finance. You and I all want to pay the cheapest we can for credit. In essence, I want to make sure that I get the interest rate that I deserve, that I'm not put into a bucket with all of the other borrowers in the South African marketplace. Very clearly here, I want to use RainFin to make sure that I get a credit pricing that is exactly relevant to the scorecard that I am. SMEs in South Africa have a really hard time in getting finance. The traditional processes are very paper intensive and cumbersome. RainFin has really aimed to make sure that the SME application process uses a lot of existing data so we can do that process quickly and cleanly and get an SME finance at the point in time when they need it at a rate that they can afford.